Oh, yeah, damn. Hello, VOD viewers. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. We are back with some more Star Rail. I am not walking, so we're just gonna chill and play for a bit, do my daily stuff and whatnot. Maybe, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what I'm missing. We'll see. I'll probably stream for like an hour. I think that's what I'm gonna shoot for. Unfortunately, no walking, so. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time you're watching this. And I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I don't know what set Sparkle's gonna run. So we're just gonna keep farming this for now, and then eventually. And also Acheron. We saw Acheron's like kit got leaked today from the beta testers. So she looks pretty crazy. So I'm excited for that as well. But first comes Sparkles next week, I believe. I don't know what I'm gonna do after we're done with dailies. With the daily stuff. I think I might start Sparkle's companionship quest. Just to fill up the hour-long stream, and then after it's been an hour, I'll end the stream. And then if Abra said that the companionship quest is long, so if my hour is up and we're not done, we'll just finish it tomorrow. But I wasn't able to stream earlier today, and now I have time to stream, so here I am streaming to at least stream a little bit. I was thinking about streaming. My original decision was to just stream late at night, like I did, I think it was Sunday night or Saturday night, I believe. But I got time now, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. My other option was to edit the Pal World video, the next one. I recorded one today. My other option was to edit that for this hour that I have available. But I decided I should stream, so here we are. With some Star Rail. If I actually do get to do Sparkle's quest line, just expect me to just be fucking what's the word? Drooling myself the whole fucking cutscene. I still don't understand how this little TV works. I know sometimes it takes away when it AoEs and it hits all the characters, it takes away some ult charge. Ooh, 2 purples. Nice. And sometimes it gives me. Oh, maybe it's based off how many times it's attacked and what the TV has. Maybe if it's mad when it AoEs, it takes my charge, but if it's happy when it attacks me, it gives me charge. Maybe? Could be, makes sense. But I think he has 3 different phrases. He's mad, that's happy, and now he's mad. Is that mad again, or is that the first kind of mad? Let me see. He's mad and boom, and then he takes energy. I have to look at his first face. Now he's happy. I think that's what it is. And now he's gonna be mad again. Or dead. Yeah, so this is mad, and now he's happy. So it just depends on how many times he's hit before he attacks. That's really interesting, actually. I did not know that. I mean, I had not noticed it before. Makes sense, though. So if nobody were to hit them after Kafka, they would all be happy until they attacked, but Kafka destroyed them, so. I'm excited to play Black Swan, Kafka, Acheron. I think that's gonna be fun. I'm kinda sad that they made Acheron Lightning, because now we have two really strong 5-star Lightning Nihility characters. You know, I think it'd be nice for it to be another kind of DPS. Nihility would have been nice, but I think they just did her. I think they just made her Lightning because she's Lightning in all the other Honkai games, right? She's Lightning in Impact 3rd. She's Lightning in Genshin. I think no matter what game they bring Raiden May in, she's always going to be Lightning. I feel like no matter how much you change her name, she's still the same character, I guess. I just wish it was something different. I'm guessing, what element would I like her to be? Ice would have been cool, but I don't think we have, since we don't have ice thoughts in the game. That's probably why. So if it's word just based off of dot damage, it's only wind, lightning, and fire, right? Oh, bleed as well. But I don't think they would have made it. The physical would have been weird, but the physical would have been nice. Do we have a 5-star physical Nihility? I don't think so. I think physical would have been good. It just wouldn't fit the character of Raiden May, you know. But I think that would have been a good choice. So we have a 5-star physical lead. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting a character, because the only other 5-star physical character is Argenti, right? And he is not Nihility. So the only Nihility characters, the old Nihility characters that we have are Silver Wolf, Kafka for 5 stars, right? And then for 4 stars we got Luca, Hella, Luca, Green Eye Fen, Sampo. Am I missing someone? I think those are all the 4 stars. Nihility 4 stars at least. And the other only physical Nihility is a 4-star, which is Luca. So I think she would have been a good physical. So she wouldn't, like, quote unquote dethrone Kafka, right? Because no one's gonna stop modding Kafka, right? But it looks like she's a very strong DPSer, and like all elements kind of DPS, because she ignores enemies weakness. I think it's what it is. She has something very specific. I don't remember what it is. Let me see. Maybe she's also not a dot character. I don't know. Let me see. It's probably no Acheron. What am I searching? What the fuck is this? Acheron. 6 hours ago. So this should be all the new stuff. Deals like basic attack. Deals lightning damage equal to 130% of Acheron's attack to a single enemy. Skill Blast. Gains 1 point of slashing dream. Inflicts 1 stack of crimson knot on a single target enemy and deals lightning damage equal to 200% of Acheron's attack to them, as well as lightning damage equal to 75% of Acheron's attack to adjacent targets. Okay, and then the ultimate. Unleashes a rain blade, deals lightning damage equal to 28.8% of Acheron's attack to a single enemy and removes up to 3 stacks of crimson knot from the target. When crimson knot is removed, deals lightning damage equal to 18% of Acheron's attack to all enemies one time, with the damage multiplier for this attack additionally increased by 18% for every stack of crimson knot removed. After unleashing rain blade 3 times, immediately unleash Stygian Resurge, dealing lightning damage equal to 144% of Acheron's attack to all enemies. Sorry that I'm reading this quickly, and removing all Crimson Knot stacks. Crimson Knot is not inflicted upon enemies during the ultimate. Unleash Rainblade deals final. Okay, here's like the summarized version of it. Traces. Whenever Rainblade from Acheron's ultimate hits an enemy target with Crimson Knot, her damage. I don't see how why this character is Nihility. Increased by 30% attack up to a maximum of 3 times. Single enemy, because she looks like she just does. That's the only bonus trace. What is this? Talent. When slash streams reach 9 points, the ultimate can be unleashed. During the ultimate, deplete enemies' toughness regardless of weakness type and reduce all enemies' alt-type resistance by 25% until the end of the ultimate. So it's only for her. It doesn't work for anybody else. It's not like it's a debuff on the enemy for the whole party. Unless you can do other attacks while you're inside of... That's something I haven't seen. Because the only lead gameplay that we have from Acheron is by herself. That I've seen, at least. So whenever someone at some point will make a full team with Acheron and adventuring on it, and we'll just show how it runs with multiple characters. But at least right now, from what I've seen, it's only during her ultimate and only by herself. When any unit inflicts debuffs on an enemy target while using an ability... Oh, here it is. When any unit inflicts debuffs on an enemy target while using an ability, Acheron gains 1 point of slash stream, which is the ult stacks. Yeah, when slash stream reaches 9 points, the ultimate can be unleashed. Yeah. And inflicts Crimson Knot on the enemy target, which is the thing that she has, that every stack they have, they take extra damage. The effect can be triggered up to 1 time per action. If the used ability inflicts debuffs on multiple targets, 1 stack of Crimson Knot will be inflicted on the enemy with the most Crimson Knot stacks. Okay, when Acheron is on the battlefield and after an enemy target leaves the battlefield or is defeated, their Crimson Knot stacks will be transferred to the enemy target with the most current Crimson Knot stacks. Okay. Bonus traces. At the start of battle, immediately gain 4 points of slash stream and apply 4 stacks of Crimson Knot to a random enemy. Okay, cool. When there are 1 out of 2 other characters follow the path of Nihility on the team, increase the damage of Acheron's basic attack skill and ultimate by 115 to 160. So she wants 2 other Nihility characters to make for all buff damage. So he has 160%. Maybe I'm reading that incorrectly. Technique. Immediately quadrivalent ascendance. Immediately attacks an enemy after entering battle. Acheron gains 2 points of slash streams and deals lightning damage. You go to 80% of Acheron's attack to all enemies, as well as inflicting 2 stacks of Crimson on a single random enemy. If the enemy has red karma, sorry. If an enemy has red karma, they will be immediately defeated and will not enter combat. The technique point is not spent. Rain Blade AoE deals final lightning damage to a single enemy and removes up to 3 stacks of Crimson Knot from the enemy. When the Crimson Knot is removed, deals lightning damage to enemies 1 time. Yep. What is this? So many different times. Gain 4 points. The 1 and 2. When Rain Blade of Acheron's ultimate hits an enemy target with Crimson Knot, her damage increased by 30%, stacks up to a maximum of 3 stacks, lasting for 3 turns. Also, additionally, deals 6 hits of damage with Stygian Resurge is triggered. Every hit of lightning damage equal to 24% of Acheron's attacks, so a single enemy target disputes ultimate damage. I don't see why this character is Nihility. Eidolon's crit rate increased by 18% when dealing damage to debuffed enemies. Sure. Mute Thunder and Still Tempest. The number of characters on the path of Nihility required for the highest value of the trace, the Abyss, is reduced by 1, so it's 1. So you, instead of needing 2 extra Nihility characters, you only need 1 if you have her E2. At the beginning of Acheron's turn, gain 1 point of slash stream. Additionally, inflict 1 stack of Crimson Knot. Dog shit. The only good part is that you take 1 Nihility instead of 2. So I guess is if instead of bringing Acheron, Kafka, Black Swan, you would bring Black Swan and Acheron. And then E4. Shrine Fire for Mirrored Soul. When using the ultimate, inflict ultimate damage vulnerability to all enemies, increasing the ultimate damage taken by 12%. Sure. E6, the ultimate crit damage increased by 60%, and the damage from Acheron's basic attack and skills will also be considered as ultimate damage. Oh, that's badass. E6 is pretty cool. I will say, her kit, I don't see why she's Nihility, I'm gonna be honest to you. Let me read her weapon. I think it's this one, Along the Passing Stone. Is this her weapon? Yeah, this is her weapon. Increase the wearer's crit damage by 36%. When the wearer hits the enemy target, there is a 100% base chance of inflicting empty bubbles to the enemy, lasting for 1 turn. This effect can be triggered one time against each enemy for every attack the wearer launches. The wearer deals 24% more damage to targets afflicted with empty bubbles, and damage from ultimate additional increases by 24. She looks like a very greedy character that's not Nihility. She feels like she is something I don't see. Maybe I misunderstand what a Nihility character is. Because she's not debuffing for the team, and she's not putting the dot on the enemy. Let's read what a Nihility actually is. Applies debuffs to enemies to reduce their combat capacities. That's the definition of Nihility. Use lightning attacks to trigger a weakness break, will deal lightning damage and apply the shock effect, dealing lightning dot. Applies debuffs to enemies. She doesn't, unless there's something I haven't read. Let me go back up. Lightning stats skill traces. I want to read what Slashing Dream and Crimson Knot do again. Slashing Dream is the ult, right? What happens when they have Slash Dreams and Crimson Knocks? She's like a greedy Nihility character, so I guess what I would call her. Yeah, here it is. When Slashing Dream reaches 9 points, the ultimate can be released. That's what I read earlier. Depletes enemies' toughness regardless of weakness types, and reduce all enemies all type resistance by 25% until the end of the ultimate. I don't know if it all depends on whether other characters can take actions, because we know that Acheron's ult hits like 3 or 4 times, and it looks like you click it 3 or 4 times. So it would be weird, but I guess between those times you can attack with different characters maybe, and that could then make her a debuffer because it reduces the enemy's all type resistance by 25%, which would buff the rest of your team. But this is the only part of her kit that could be in terms of a debuff, which is the definition of Nihility. Because everything else, because it looks like this Crimson Knot thing is only for her. The more Crimson Knots they have, the more it multiplies the damage by 18% per each stack. I don't know if it has a cap. There it is. And when she uses her ult, it removes all the knot stacks, but it also increases the damage she does to the target. Then with the other Nihility character, it increases her damage by 115 with 1, and with 2 extra it's 160%. If you have her E2, it would only be 1 extra Nihility. She gets crit damage and attack percent per levels through her traces. When Rainblade from Acheron's ultimate hits an enemy with Crimson Knot, her damage is increased by 30%, stacking up to a maximum of 3 stacks, lasting for 3 turns. Also additionally deals 6 hits of damage when Sagian Resurge is triggered. Lightning damage, 25% of Acheron's attack. So, from what I'm probably misunderstanding, or from what I understand, of me reading this is she is not a normal Nihility character. I probably wouldn't have even made her Nihility. Isn't there another character that... I mean, it just depends on on how that ult works. I guess that would be the one thing. If you can do damage with other characters while her ult is active, then the enemies will be debuffed, and therefore she is a Nihility character because she debuffs the enemies and it helps her teams. So, because to my understanding, every other Nihility character, whatever they put on the target is for the whole team. It's not just for them. So that would be where she would be the greedy part of her. So yeah, that's I like her kit. I mean, I like the character. I'm rolling on her regardless, right? But I feel like making her Nihility just feels weird. It depends on how that ult actually works with multiple characters, because we've only ever seen it with one character. I need to go do something, so I'm gonna have to end the stream here. But I'm sorry that it's a short one, but I hope you enjoy it, or enjoyed it. I need to go, so take care. Bye bye.